Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to yet another video about my game. So I finally came up with a title that I actually like for this game. So before we jump into some of the new stuff I've implemented, let's have a short chat about the title. And if you're not into all this chatty title stuff, we'll either just enjoy the gameplay going on the screen right now, or if I remember, I'll put like a timestamp thingamajig down in the bottom that you can click on or something, and then you can jump ahead. Anyways, so for a long time I've been trying to figure out what I should call this game, and my working title has for quite a while been Survive Stuff with Weapons. It's kinda a nod to my old game Break Stuff with Coins. But that's a bad title, at least in my opinion. So I wanted to have something that describes the game and also sounds a bit catchy. So I've actually on some streams asked around, seeing if I could get some input from people and well, talking with friends and stuff like that. But the thing is that I had a chat with ChatGPT, and that's actually how I came to the title. ChatGPT was quite awesome to kind of help in this, you could say, creative process. So the title we came up with was Heart of Worlds. So future MKJ here. Obviously, that logo is a placeholder logo. I assume that goes without saying, but no, I just did it anyways. Back to the video. So the title Heart of Worlds kind of describes what this whole game is about. So if you take a look here at the title screen, you can kind of see here in the background there's this yellow blue thing hovering up and down. That is the source heart. So in the game you spawn into a tiny world where the source heart is. And there's some lore and story about that. I'm not going to go into that right now. But basically, if that thing is destroyed, you're dead. You're game over for good. So, of course, it's in your best interest to protect this. And occasionally there will be monsters spawning in, trying to kill you and or destroy this thing. Additionally, you have the ability to go to other worlds. You will be building a portal that can send you to, well, basically random new worlds of different types. And that is where the worlds part of the title sort of come in. So I think Heart of Worlds, for me, sounds pretty good. And it kind of encapsulates the whole gameplay, you could say. Anyways, let's jump into the new stuff that I've added to this game. So I will click New World. And I will do some fast forwarding. And then we'll see what I've made. So for you, it's probably only been like a couple of seconds. But for me, this has probably been most of my day. When I wanted to do this earlier, my AI was kind of wonky. So basically, I've been now, I think, 2 times back to Unity to fix up stuff. And this is, I guess, the 3rd time. Actually, it's the 4th. I just did this like half an hour ago and something crashed. So let's just hope this is working now. Otherwise, this video won't be happening today. Anyways, if you're watching this, then obviously the video happened. But let's see. What I'm about to show you is a new sheets system. So basically, this heart here will occasionally during the game be attacked. Right now, it's only partially implemented, meaning that I have to trigger it manually. So I built this fort of sorts just using just used wood because wood is easily destroyed, and I kind of want to see how this works when the invasion starts and how it kind of how they break through and stuff like that. And that's basically what I had to fix earlier. The AI didn't really always make the right decisions in terms of what to attack and so on and so forth. There are still a few wonkiness about it, but it's good enough for demo. Anyways, this is really early development still, so of course expect to be bugs. Same goes for the UI. You'll notice it in a moment. In the upper right corner, you can see that's like the number 3 and this blue ball, basically indicating my current source or experience, if you like. And the moment I trigger this siege, I can do that now, you will see that it kind of overlaps. And that's what happens, I guess, when you're developing and different systems meet. Of course, later on, I will have this fixed. So now as Siege is starting, as you can see in the upper left corner, there are 3 waves to this Siege. And in around 10 seconds, the first wave will start. It's a timed wave, if I recall correctly. We can see that in a moment. And if it's a timed wave, we basically just have to survive, and the remaining monsters will die whenever the time goes out. And yes, this is a timed wave. There can also be where you just need to destroy everything that attacks, basically. So for now, I'll just see kind of what goes on. As you can see already here, that's one bug about these. They kind of attack too low. The reason for that is, I guess these walls, actually, their position is below the terrain in some cases. So that's, of course, something that needs to be fixed. But let's just go and kill one of them off, just for the heck of it. They won't attack me while they're focused on that. I guess down the line that'll also gonna be something that once you start attacking them, at least there should be a chance that they start focusing on you instead. So let me just nail this guy. And he's dead. And I actually like, that was actually not by design, but when they are throwing a rock, they actually lie down with the rock next to them, which is pretty cool. And of course when they cops despawn, so does the rock. So let's go inside and see what's going on in there. So these two sadly will not affect anything in here, as they'll just keep trying to shoot at stuff. But here things are starting to break down. Ooh, a lot of stuff broke away here actually. And now these guys, oh, now we're being swarmed. We'll probably die soon. Yeah, and as you can probably guess, the sound for them taking damage right now is just a placeholder. So when you die, you can respawn or revive. That's two different concepts. Well, it's just respawn, meaning we'll end up close to the heart. Oh, and they are already onto us again. That's pretty creepy. We'll probably not survive this for very long. As you can see, all of them are hitting us, and they deal fairly little damage. Now you can see also they are kind of just stuck on top of us right now. We just respawn and see what happens. Yeah, basically they are unable to find any target, it seems. They should be attacking the heart the moment I die, but there's probably some pathfinding that needs to be fixed related to that as well. But let's just play with them a little. So now they'll follow me up here. They probably won't jump down here because they haven't learned that. So now they'll probably go the long way all the way around and then come here. So let's see if we can go to a position where they can't. Oh, see, this is why nothing too much is happening. We have quite a lot of these just shooting at stuff they can't hit. Bet you these two are trying to hit that particular wall right here. And as you can see, it's kind of inside the ground, so their aim is quite low. So I'll probably just fast forward to the wave end so we can kill these off. And then we'll see how it goes for the next wave. Kind of like you can hear all those footsteps here. Nice. So here you can actually see one of the pathfinding issues I'm mentioning, right? Because all of them tries to stand in the same spot to attack this heart. I know how to fix that. It's just bothersome change I need. It's on the to-do list, right? And now the wave ended. Now there's like a cooldown period of 30 seconds. All of that is configurable, and I'll probably tweak these values. And there will be also be different depending on what kind of siege is going on and stuff. And I guess this siege system right now is, I'm just using that for the attack of the source heart here. But when you are in other worlds, there won't be a source heart, but could still be interesting. You know, maybe there will be objectives you need to defend or something there. So now we'll have a new wave spawning in. And let's see. See, this guy can definitely hit. And I really like the destructive power of these big ones. I think right now he's probably aiming at me. Oh, and you can see here something's going on as well, right? It's because she's... yeah, right in the face. So if you notice, that doll was probably attacking the foundation right next to her, and she was just not hitting it. Yeah, so we have a crash again. Let me just try to fix that real quick. Yeah, so the game definitely crashed. So I had to reload the save. We're not gonna do the whole siege thing again, I guess. But a few minor other things I want to show. I guess there's not too much to show in this update because a lot of it were tweaking the AI. If you remember from the last video, I had some of the golems walk on top of each other and stuff like that. At least that stuff is not happening anymore. Now they can actually sort of see each other, and as you saw earlier, still need to tweak a bit. We had this one of the dolls standing here and trying to attack this one without hitting it, and so there are some minor tweaks I still need to do, and I call them minor tweaks, but it's probably take a while for some of these changes. In terms of new buildings or structures or what do you want to call it, I added the cooking station. I don't think I had that in the last video. So basically, you can craft food here. The thing is, this is a bit hard to get in the beginning. There's I probably need to maybe lower the material cost for some of these things in general. That's part of the balancing, I guess. But I did consider that at least some food could be cooked inside the furnace here, and maybe if you take like the meat here for instance, right? You have some cooked meat. I could probably have like a burnt meat or something that is a bit lower quality that you can make in the furnace. But yeah, I guess that is basically it. Oh yeah, we could go and listen to the animals. We have the cows. I added sound to all the monsters, as you could hear with the dolls and the golems. They have both sounds when they're being attacked and also just when they're roaming. And I guess it makes more sense for the cows to kind of see what they do. Oh, and these beehives here, I think we showed them last video as well, and they are still super annoying. They will probably, right now they spawn quite a lot of those, and I guess that will probably be reduced. I have considered actually to make sort of like a, what do you call it, like a net, the bug catcher net kind of thing. So you could maybe, catch these bees and use them for, maybe for defensive purposes or something. I'm actually surprised to see that there aren't many cows here. Oh, there's a cow out there in the water and one over there. So basically the cows do absolutely nothing. Well, actually they poop. Right now they don't, but the idea is that they will occasionally poop, leaving fertilizer around. And then you can of course kill them, and right now when you kill them you get meat. And let's just kill this one off real quick. As you can hear, it gets a bit whiny. It's not happy about us hitting it. And there we have a dead cow. And it drops a bit of sauce or XP and some raw meat. And as you can see, I have plenty, When testing out, you can cheat a bit. I guess that was it for this video. I hope I can edit it into something useful, as I've had several crashes along the way. I do hope I can catch some of these in Unity, because some of these crashes I only get in the built version, and well, while some of them leave decent logs, the crash you just experienced earlier does not. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me in the next video. Bye!